Hey, love. I'm Brian, and I'd like to share with you my thoughts on conscious eating. To be fair, I don't always eat this way, but when I do, I find that it really helps me to prevent overeating. It helps to enjoy my meal and my food way more, and it helps to calm my ADHD brain. So let's just take a moment to center, tune in to the body, tune in to the breath. Come to a place of presence. Before I eat, I like to drink some water, either lukewarm or hot in this case. Cold drinks actually disturb the digestion, so I avoid those during mealtime. The same goes for any stimulants like coffee or green tea or sugary drinks. For those, the recommendation is to wait until a few hours after you've eaten before enjoying those. Water is life. Another thing I like to think about while eating, especially eating mindfully, is the place. Coming to you now from Wat Pa Tham Wa Forest Monastery in Thailand. And if you are in as beautiful a place as I am, just take a moment to look around at your surroundings. Even if you're in somewhere that you might not like, that might not be so pleasant, maybe still take a moment to connect with the space. This is where you are. This is the reality of the situation right now. Let's also take a moment to connect with the food. Go ahead and give it a whiff, smell, take in those aromas, the deliciousness, and have a look at what you're about to eat. Oftentimes we eat so quickly, it's easy to forget what I've eaten. So I'd like to take this moment beforehand just to have a look. What am I going to eat? And then I also like to give thanks. Give thanks to the food for sharing its energy. Give thanks to Mother Nature for giving us so many wonderful bounties. And I like to give thanks to all the people who were involved in bringing this meal to my plate. So, level 1 of conscious eating. Take the first mouthful and first have a look at it. Smell it. And then take it into your mouth and chew as slowly as you possibly can. Just slowing down actually creates a lot of space for us to perceive more deeply, to really tune in, connect with what we're doing, and in this case, with what we're eating. So we take another bite, just bringing it in to the nose, really smelling it, putting it into the mouth, putting fork or spoon or whatever's in your hands down before you start chewing. I'll be honest, this is something I tend to forget quite often, but really creating these slow moments, these pauses in the process, give a lot of space. Space for mindfulness, space for presence. Really enjoy it, especially if it's spicy. Okay, for our final bite of level 1, go ahead and smell that delicious food. Take it into your mouth, put everything down, and then chew it as slowly as you can. I'll be honest with you, I have trouble sometimes chewing slowly because I feel impulsive and I want to get it done, or I'm not used to it really. Which is one reason why I find it so important and wonderful to eat mindfully. All right, on to level 2. Level 2 is just like level 1, except we're going to add an extra dimension to it. Same process as before. Yep, and if there is a fly or some kind of a bug trying to bother you, don't let it. It's just there. You're above being bothered by that kind of stuff. And the fly is just doing its best. It deserves compassion like the rest of us. So yes, bring the morsel, the mouthful, to your nose and have a sniff. Put it in your mouth. And this time, while you're chewing, I invite you to really tune your attention, focus your attention on the sensations in your mouth of the action of chewing. Feel the textures of the food. Feel the sensations of the food being masticated by your teeth as you crush whatever it is. It's soft, crunchy. Of course, taste the taste. Allow that food to move over your tongue, all the places that it can, to make sure that as many taste buds as possible get in contact with this beautiful, delicious morsel of food that you're taking in now. To use a phrase that I borrowed from a friend, fully experience the meal. Whatever sounds are in the background, whatever noise might be there, whatever anything else, just let it be. Okay, let's take our last mouthful of food before we go to level 3. Take it, smell it, savor the aroma, put it in your mouth, and fully experience that bite. And if it's amazing like that one I just had, feel free to let out a sound or just relax your body or just really, really be present with that meal that you're enjoying right now. There's nothing wrong with enjoying. In fact, enjoying fully is kind of the point of what we're doing here. Thank you for sharing that moment with me. So, let's move on to level 3. Same process as before, only this time as you're chewing, I invite you next to the sensations in your mouth to expand your focus to also include all of the other sensations in your body. As you swallow, potentially, maybe you can feel it go down. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat. Maybe you can feel some kind of energy radiating from deep within. Of course, whatever you feel is perfect. There's no right or wrong here. No good or bad. No need to judge, change, or even label anything. We simply observe with our full attention what happens with our body. So the final dimension, let's say, to level 3 of mindful eating is the invitation to, as you've finished eating a bite, to pause for a moment and just take a breath. Just one breath. It can be as deep or shallow as you want. Really just whatever breaths come into you naturally in that moment. Just take that breath and allow yourself to feel into your body and your body's needs. Allow that to be a moment where you ask yourself, do I need more? Do I really need to have more? Or have I had enough right now? This one for me has been a game changer in preventing myself from overeating, because I was trained from childhood that you always finish your plate. So of course we don't want to take more than we need, but sometimes it's better for our bodies to just stop eating whenever we're ready and just put the rest away, store it for another time. Remember to take that breath after eating, checking in with the body. Do I really need any more? Actually, I don't. So as I wrap up this meal, I'm going to go ahead and take a final sniff, enjoy the aromas. One last centering breath. This time, slowly in through the nose and even more slowly out. Relax. Slow down our heart rate and come to the present moment. Take a little sip of water. Now, thank you very much for joining me on this journey. And thank you for taking care of yourself. You're definitely worth it, love.